Hello. Wow. All right, we're here. So, thank you, Kevin, for the introduction and all of the information, nuts and bolts you'll need for today. As Kevin said, my name is Dr. Elizabeth Nielsen. I'm a psychologist. I'm a co-founder of Fluence. I'm a psychedelic clinical therapist and researcher at various sites across New York. And I want to start here with a really inclusive welcome to all of you who have come in attendance here, even to those who might be watching this program later in some reiteration and video, because what matters here is really your presence, your intention, what brought you here, your curiosity, and all that drove you to take this day to dedicate to learning, expanding, getting to know each other, connecting, and the many unfolding things that may come of this that we may not yet be aware of. We have an amazing lineup of presentations today. I'm going to keep my introduction very short because I want to get you on to some of the fabulous content we've got. But I know there are many of you who are new to Horizons, many who also return every year for updates and community and connection. And it's a great honor to be here to serve today with you, to see you through this process, to see you through this day. In many ways, this day could reflect, the type of work that I often do in clinical research settings, seeing participants through their process of coming in and coming into the unknown and allowing things to unfold naturally in real time, making new connections, gaining new insights. So I'm really excited for all of you to be here and to go through this. I'll give you a little more background. I first became involved in psychedelic research in 2014 in New York City. And this was really back in the days when there was one research group conducting actual psilocybin-assisted therapy research in New York City, and that was at NYU. Over the years, I've continued to stay involved and to get involved and to sometimes get talked into getting more involved by some very, very convincing people in this field that saw things and potential in me, or maybe potential to do things that even I wasn't aware of. But I, over the years, became involved as a therapist on at least 7 studies at 3 different institutes or research sites in New York City. As I was able to expand my roles, I was able to expand from seeing patients to also training and providing mentorship and helping sites get started, providing a lot of guidance through consultation, through improving protocols, writing treatment manuals, and eventually training entire research teams for psychedelic-assisted therapy work. And it's been an amazing journey to see people through this training, to see more opportunity for therapists to get training, and to see more opportunity for patients, for study participants to have the opportunity to partake in this potentially very helpful therapies that are not available outside of research at this time. Some really cutting-edge stuff. And now, as the possibility of some FDA-approved psychedelic-assisted therapy is nearer every day, we learn from our experience individually, collectively, and I can't help but reflect on how incredibly far we have come in these very short 7 years. To give a little more perspective, in 2019, in the midst of the first ever phase 3 trial of psychedelic-assisted therapy sponsored by MAPS, and in the midst of the 12th Live Horizons conference at Cooper Union, I was incredibly fortunate to find myself in the role of co-founding a training institute with former Horizons board member Ingmar Gorman. And we really did this in order to expand access to quality therapist training in this field. Our program, Fluence, has seen enormous growth in 2 short years, and we now offer multiple certificate programs, multiple training programs, research therapist programs, workshops, webinars, mentoring, and all sorts of support for community clinicians. And along the way, we've constantly received support, kindness, generosity, encouragement, and just so much faith and contribution from our colleagues, our mentors, and our peers in New York, in the New York area of this field, as well as the field nationally and internationally. But because we're both based in New York and Horizons is really a cornerstone of our work, it's really amazing to be back and to be part of the success and growth of this truly unique and special part of the field. And so my hope for everyone here is that you enjoy this day, you learn something that is truly unique and meaningful and special to you in your journey, wherever that may take you as part of this field.